Hey guys, this is Grand J from Gamers Life Network, and today I'll be talking to you on my first impressions of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. For everyone that's been following Dragon Ball Xenoverse, it's basically a Dragon Ball MMO crossed with a what-if scenario or what-if story for Dragon Ball Z. The storyline is basically that some evil villain outside of time is changing all these key events in the Dragon Ball Z universe and making the villains or the antagonists win a lot of these conflicts and killing off a lot of the Dragon Ball fighters. So Trunks, who's this character outside of time, supposedly summons a new character, a new warrior, to help him fight this new villain, to fight this new evil, and that new character is you. And so comes the Dragon Ball MMO, known as Dragon Ball Xenoverse. There's quite a few different options in terms of building your character, and there's actually a surprising amount of customizability to your custom character. Not only do you customize their aesthetic appearance, but you also get to customize their combat and their attributes. So you're able to customize the different sort of special moves that they have, the ultimate moves that they have. You're able to customize different stat points, so you're able to build them differently in regards to their stamina, their ki, their physical combat, their special moves, their health, and so on. So you're able to customize your characters from a stat side as well. And then you're also able to give them passive bonuses as well. So there's a lot of customizability to your custom Dragon Ball Z character, and you can sort of build them to fight in very particular styles or very particular ways. So in regards to the whole customizing your character thing, I think so far it's looking very good. There's a lot of potential, and I think the game has done quite well in terms of building this system. So in regards to the gameplay, the combat, so far from what I've seen, it's been pretty good. Like, I wouldn't say it's far from perfect. It's not the greatest Dragon Ball Z fighting game so far. I'd have to say that goes to Budokai Tenkaichi 3. But it does draw upon a lot of the successful factors of a lot of good fighting games. Very similar to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, it takes a very similar layout to its melee combat and its energy combat in terms of its use of light and heavy attacks to string up combos, as well as being able to throw out a variety of special moves and a very flexible ki meter. One addition to this game that makes it different and makes it very similar to a lot of the Ultimate Ninja, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja series, is that you now have a stamina bar, which basically controls how often you can teleport. You can use teleports as an offensive tool, which is like cancelling, or you can use it as a defensive tool to get out combos and so on. So there's this third bar on top of your health and your ki meter, which defines basically your combat mobility. And basically it means the game is a lot more pressure based and is much faster paced and a little bit more strategic actually as well, and very mind gamey. So in that regards, I think that this game has taken a very good set of inspirations in regards to its fighting game. The combat is actually pretty reasonable. Unfortunately, Dragon Ball Z seems to really be trying to emphasize this free-for-all style of combat. So there is one-on-ones and they work very well, but this game tried to build this free-for-all combat system where you can have 2-on-2, 3-on-3, like a lot of characters fighting a lot of characters on the same battlefield at the same time. Unfortunately, in practice, it's a mode that doesn't work particularly well because it's a bit of a clusterfuck of all the different lasers, attacks, and everything. It's a big mess, and you really don't have much strategy or much control over what's happening. So it's not a fun experience. So unfortunately, the game is drawing that out, but it's a very optional side. It's a very optional side of the game. So if you don't really want to get involved with the free-for-all type battles, you can always just play sort of your tournament mode, your one-on-one fighting side of it. So yeah, in terms of combat, reasonable. Not bad, reasonable. And to sort of finish up on, it's this whole idea of fighting through all these what-if scenarios in the Dragon Ball Z universe. So playing through the first two what-if stories, the game seems a little bit slow. It's very interesting to see how the Dragon Ball Z universe would have unfolded if different what-ifs happened. So what happens if Goku and Piccolo didn't defeat Raditz? Or what happens if the fight against Nappa went differently? These little what-ifs are basically an interesting kind of fresh air to the Dragon Ball Z storyline that everyone already knows like the back of their hand. So that was very interesting. Unfortunately, the way that you resolve a lot of these conflicts is basically you go in there and beat up whatever antagonist is going to try to kill the Z Warriors. That doesn't really follow a narrative very logically. Like, just because your character comes in and kills Nappa doesn't mean, oh, all of a sudden the whole Dragon Ball Z universe is back on track again, because Nappa had an impact on all these other characters in the storyline before he died, and because your character comes in to kill him doesn't mean that everything's now fixed, and so on. So basically, it doesn't make a lot of sense if you really care about the narrative, but if you skim over it and just take it as it is, as basically a very light link for your story mode, it's actually fine. Overall, the game is, from what we've seen so far, fine. It's not a cutting edge or amazing Dragon Ball Z game, but on every side of it, it's actually reasonable. So for a lot of people, this is going to be a reasonably medium, like down the middle kind of like experience. It's not going to be great, it's not going to be bad, but for people who are really into the Dragon Ball Z series, you can rest assured that at least this Dragon Ball Z game is playably good, especially considering in the last couple of years we've had a lot of garbagey Dragon Ball Z games. And for people who really like to customize their characters and build a specific combat style, you're going to have quite a lot of fun playing this game, leveling up your character, building it up with stat points, and customizing a whole lot of different moves. There's a lot of fun to be had on that side. So those are our impressions of Dragon Ball Xenoverse at the moment. So this has been Grand J from Gamers Life Network. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, and for more on gaming news and reviews, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, or check out our site at gamerslife.net.au. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!